Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters of Sunnah Nikah, this is a special message for the members of Sunnah Nikah. I wanted to share with you, my thoughts regarding a particular question that I get a lot. That is the input of parents important, or how important is the input of the parents when it comes to choosing a spouse? So the simplest answer is that it is vital. It is vital, it is very important that we take on board the advice and the opinions of our parents and the elders in our families, in our communities, those that know us, those who are married and have experience in this. Because this is undoubtedly those who have been married through the picking, or should we say through the blessings, or through the strong input, the vital input of the elders and their parents. Alhamdulillah, we see that their marriages last, and they live much more happier, contentful marriages, rather than those people who go off and get married themselves. Unfortunately, for many of them, it ends up in a divorce. So we don't want to do that. The reason, simple logical understanding I want to explain to you as to why this happens, is because when we get married, when we go pick a partner for ourselves, then I'm afraid we have no experience in this. We are not, it's not like we've been married before and we've picked a spouse before and we know what to look for and things like this. We have no experience in this. So just like in anything else that you have no experience in, so for instance, you are, just applied for a new job, and you're going to go into this job and you have no experience in this, you're going to ask somebody who has experience in this field for advice. Or if you're applying for anything else, for a certain course, or in fact, if you're buying something, let's take, for example, you're going off and you're buying a car, you just passed your driving test, you've saved up £5,000 and you're going to go now buy a car. So are you going to buy, are you going to go off yourself and go and buy a car for yourself, spend your own £5,000, and with no experience, with little knowledge, lack of knowledge regarding cars, are you going to go and buy a car for yourself? It's quite simple. I'm sure we all understand that we don't do that. We take the opinions of those who are experienced in this. If we have friends who are well acquainted and understand regarding cars, maybe mechanics and things like this, we'll go and we'll take advice from them. We'll even take them with us to go see the car, and that's just a matter of £5,000. I mean, what's the worst that can happen is that you go yourself without the experience and you go buy this car that you think looks nice, the bodywork looked nice, you checked one or two things that you thought looked nice, you brought the car back, you even actually maybe take it for a test drive. You come back home and you see that the gearbox is maybe messed up, the engine has something wrong with it, and there's so many other internal problems with the car. So you see that you wasted your £5,000. But the worst that happens here is that you've lost that £5,000. This £5,000, it can be recouped, but this life that we are in essence throwing away, we are going off and getting married through our own choices, completely, utterly, and our choices, without the input of our parents. I'm afraid this is detrimental. This is proving to be detrimental for many people, because we're getting married to this spouse that we think is the perfect spouse for us. But then when we do get married to them, then we see, the outer shell is peeled away. We see that true person from their inner character, and we see what they are actually like. And unfortunately, for many of us, we cannot no longer live with that person because we now understand the true colors of this person. So this is something that we need to take the input of our parents and the elders for, because they will be able to see past, with their experience that they've had in life and their marriages, they will be able to see past the outer shell. They will be able to give us vital input as to whether this person suits us, whether they are compatible to us, whether they will match us in our mentality, whether this person will be able to look after our needs properly. Because our parents know us. They've brought us from a young age till old age. They know our likes, our needs, our desires, our habits. They know these things. So they know whether this person that we're going to get married to will be able to put up with those habits of ours that we may have, and will be able to cater to our needs that we have. So this is vital that we take on board the opinions of our parents, take on board the opinions of those who are around us, who have experience, who are older than us. And if we take their opinions aboard, now I'm not saying that we go off and get married to whoever they say and they pick for us. I mean, you could do that, and this works for some. But what I'm definitely saying is that we want to take their opinions on board and take seriously the viewpoints that they are mentioning. If they're mentioning and raising certain concerns, take these things seriously and be concerned with this. So this is very important. If we do this, inshallah, we can hope that we will be able to pick a suitable partner for ourselves, and we'll be able to live a happy married life, inshallah. And regarding this happy married life, alhamdulillah, myself and a few colleagues of ours, we have started a foundation, the mff.co.uk. You can go online, inshallah, and this is primarily to serve the family, just to make sure that people are getting married. And primarily at the beginning, where alhamdulillah we're doing a course, the marriage masterclass. So I would urge our brothers and sisters to come on to our masterclass. Alhamdulillah, we've done our first masterclass just before Ramadan, and it was very successful. Alhamdulillah, more than 50 participants took part, and they benefited a lot. They had a lot of good feedback to give, and they've mashallah given a lot of testimonials. And inshallah you will hear of our course, and I would urge yourselves to come onto some sort of course, even if it not be our course, but some course, some sort of marriage course. Read materials regarding marriage, so you can best prepare yourselves for your married life. I make dua that Allah Ta'ala grants all of you the best of spouses and grants all of you happy married lives. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakumullah for listening.